What makes you feel good? What floats your boat and makes your steps lighter? What puts a smile on your face without fail and make even your hump day blues disappear? Those are the kind of positive ideas we want to focus on because from this point and on, it's good vibes only! On Good Vibes Only, we invite some good people into the studio to talk about good things only. That is whatever makes us feel happy, whether it's foods, moods, hoods, or goods. And today's good person with the good vibe is Sam Hammington! Woo! Welcome, welcome!
Thank you very much for having me.
Oh, it's so awkward, you know, because normally I hear you speaking Korean.
Well, I kind of go backwards and forwards a bit, so this is kind of awkward for me right now. I'm used to doing a lot in Korean.
Right.
But also after that introduction, good vibes only.
Yeah.
Now I have to think about what I'm going to say. Everything has to be positive. Everything has to be positive. That's something.
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean,
really?
you can be real, yeah.
I can be negative?
Yeah, of course,
Okay,
definitely.
okay.
No matter how negative you are, it's still gonna be very good, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, so of course, thank you so much for coming here today. And for our listeners here who might not, everybody knows you, you know, but for those who do not know you, can you have a brief introduction about yourself?
Okay, how do I introduce myself? Hi, I'm Sam Hammington from Australia. I've been living in Korea for 23 years.
Wow.
I have two sons, William and Bentley, who you may know from The Return of Superman. I've been here for a very long time.
Nice,
Yeah.
yo! To me personally, it's like meeting a 연예인 myself, a celebrity myself, because I've heard so much about you.
Good
FYI,
things?
yeah, because good things,
Okay.
good things only.
Okay.
So the thing is, like, it's so funny because even before doing the radio show, I heard a lot about you from my college because I went to KU.
Oh,
And,
really?
right.
Okay.
Everybody's telling,
Wow.
Sam used to come here for our language school and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yo, Sam here, Sam there, radio. Also,
Really?
Sam was here. So now finally seeing you in person, I'm like, wow, such an honor after
Wow.
so many years.
I was at KU recently and talking to students there, but none of them knew that I went to KU.
Really?
I'm surprised to hear that.
Yeah,
Wow.
they kind of keep using you before. It's like, they're so proudly like, Sam was one of our students here, and they were
Okay.
so proud about you. So yeah,
That's
I heard a
how
lot
they're
of good
promoting
things.
the language school these days.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're one of a good example showing people how like foreigners like you could speak really good Korean, and there's hope. And that's why they're even more proud about you.
No, don't look at me for hope. No, not here.
Right. So how are you lately? Have you been tired? I mean, everybody know you're a 국민 아빠.
I'm exhausted. My boys have just finished today. They've just gone back to school. They've been on fall break for a few days.
Wow.
Which means they've been busy with things outside of school. But school starts today, which means
You're free again, a little bit.
But I still have to get up at 6:30 in the morning to get them ready for school.
So early?
Yeah.
What time does school start?
8 o'clock.
Oh man.
And then finishes at 3. So, in a couple of hours, I'll have to be ready to deal with them again.
Yeah. It's so nice of you to spend time. It's supposed to be your free time now to just relax, get your alone time.
This is my free time. Yeah.
man.
I'm very relaxed right now.
And it's so funny because Chakani was warning me like, please don't be another kid for Sam. Daddy! Sam! Come here.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'll be nice.
Thank you.
Right, so I actually recently saw you appear on 아침마당 with your sons, of
Yes,
course.
yes.
How was the experience? 'Cause for those who don't know, 아침마당 is like a KBS morning show, right?
Yeah, it's a very early morning show that's live
Mm-hmm.
in front of a live audience. So I was a little cautious, I guess, a little bit apprehensive
Right.
about going on that show, having a 7-year-old and
On the live show.
a 9-year-old on live television.
Right.
And lo and behold, that's how it turned out. Bentley was just lying on the sofa and kicking his legs up and doing whatever he wanted to do. People loved it, and it went viral on YouTube and Instagram. So I think for them, it was, for me, it was stressful. For them, they were just like, yeah.
They were having their fun.
Whatever.
I'm just so curious. So they grew up going on like Superman, Return of Superman, different shows.
Yep.
Are they actually not foreign with cameras or live show?
It's such a different monster. For them, the cameras were all kind of hidden or a lot more discreet. And because it was recorded, you could kind of do whatever and then it would be edited out later.
Right.
But also, at that age, we weren't showing them the show. So they didn't
Right.
know. They had people coming over to visit them, but they're like, where is this what are they doing? Why are they filming? But then they go on a show like that, and they're like, there's an audience here, and there's cameras everywhere, and I know people are watching it. So, yeah, I think they're a little nervous as well. But Bentley was like, I don't care. Like, if you look at that, he's just got his arms on the back of the sofa, and yeah.
Oh my God, jeez. The picture I have about them is still when they were much younger.
Oh, yeah, much
많이
bigger.
컸다. They
So-
grew up.
And this was like before they were like, normally they'd be at school, but after this they went straight to school. So
Right.
they're kind of like, instead of school, I'm here, and whenever there's a sofa, it's like I'm lying down. It's not. Not sitting down.
Well, one is on the right. Is that Bentley?
That's Bentley,
That's
yeah.
Bentley. Bentley is like more like lying around, and William is more like behaved.
He's a lot more serious. He's a lot more
because he's the
reserved.
first kid.
Yeah.
It's always I'm a second kid, FYI.
That explains everything. I've been standing outside the studio watching you for about the last 30 minutes.
Being crazy.
That explains everything. You were like an adult version of Bentley.
Exactly. So I'm the
Yeah.
second child. That's why I'm more
Wow.
like active, crazy. And my sister, I have an older sister. She's more like studious.
She's the responsible one.
Exactly, but more
Yeah.
stress for her also.
I'm sure your parents like adore you as well. That have being the baby, they kind of
They
let you
spoiled
get,
me a
yeah.
little more.
Yep.
Because usually the first one, it's more like, trying to make things right and correct. Second one, whatever, we've done that already.
Yep.
More freedom.
Oh, okay. This is what my future looks like. Okay.
Right, me?
Okay, yeah.
I'm already more of like a good side, 양호한 편.
Okay.
Bad thing about being a second child is good luck with puberty. Whoa! Dun, 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 dun. I was okay during puberty. I had a nutbaram, which was like a late puberty I had. So my sister was crazy during middle school.
Yep.
I was crazy during high school.
Okay.
We didn't overlap, which is a good thing.
That's great, but there's no winning. There's no winning. Either way I go, there's no winning.
Yeah, but I'm sure like for them it's gonna be different.
And two boys. I got two boys, so that's a little different.
Oh man, good luck. But we're gonna see you. We're gonna interview you again during that time.
If I'm still alive. I may be bald. I may be pull all my hair
You will
out by then,
survive.
we'll see.
Oh, you will survive definitely. So here also William is like participating in like basketball club. Bentley's dream is to be a pro gamer like Faker. So with both boys so active, how's life at home these days?
To be honest, we don't get a lot of time at home because William plays basketball, soccer, and he plays ice hockey. So he's got tournaments, he's traveling for that. We have to take him to practice. Bentley plays basketball with his brother, but whenever he's at home, he wants to play games. He's all about playing the game. So it's loud. When we're at home, it's loud. There's no rest. It's also somewhat like watching UFC. They're fighting. They're jumping around on the furniture.
Man.
I mean, with two kids, two boys of this age that are 16 months apart, it's just like non-stop.
How old are they right now?
So
The older one is-
William's 9, Bentley's 8.
9 and 8.
So what is that? That's third grade and second grade.
Right, 9
Yeah.
and 8 seems gentle.
Oh
No?
no, not them, not them. It's not. They've gone through their gentle stage. They're now in their loud and obnoxious stage where they're just.
So would you say 아빠랑 닮았어요? 엄마가 닮았어요? Are they more like you or your wife?
We try to do. William's a lot more like me, and Bentley's a lot more like his mum. My wife's the second child in her family. I'm an only child in my family. So William gets crazy when he wants to, but he can also get very serious. But Bentley has like a microphone in his throat. So everything is so loud. The way he just vocalizes things, you can, you might not even be in the house, but you can hear him down the street when he's talking. It's amazing.
Wow, he could be a good entertainer in future.
I think he's got the personality for it. My wife thinks he'd be a great singer, but he's not confident with that at the moment. But he's learning piano, so maybe.
Because he has this good voice, loud voice, where you never know.
But he picks up on music really quickly, so he's really good with that and like learns the lyrics and yeah.
Very random thing. You know, me coming up from an idol group, if your kids ever say, Dad, I want to be a 연습생, I want to be a trainee for idol group, what is your thoughts on it? Honest thoughts.
I think, honestly, I'd say I have no problem with that, but let's wait until you finished high school.
Oh,
That's
역시.
it. That's
oh.
it. After high school, like, I don't want to take them out of school.
Right.
It's kind of a bit of a gamble because
Exactly.
you could be successful. You may not be successful.
Right.
Let's have high school to fall back on,
Oh.
but then you can do whatever you want.
I like being realistic. That's so true because, I mean, what will happen? I always think about like the younger kids these days. What if your group debut and did not work out well? What's
Yeah.
going to happen to your future? You have no education to back you up.
Yep.
If you want to find a regular job, there's nothing you can do. It's going to be quite a tough road, right?
Yeah, they're definitely a struggle in that
그쵸.
situation.
Everybody listen to Sam's advice. This is a very wise advice, I definitely have to say. Wow. And also, you're currently starring actually in this KBS YouTube original show called Next Door Husbands, 이웃집 남편들, which comes with the tagline, Wives don't get angry without a reason.
Yes.
So brave of you. So how did that come about? And were you a bit like hesitant at first about this concept?
Not hesitant at all. I think a lot of, especially in Korea, there's a lot of content that is women talking about married life.
Right.
There's not a lot of content about men. So for me, it just seemed like a really good concept of men talking about, we're talking about positive things, about raising kids, about being married. Obviously, we talk about it with humor, but I think it's a barrier that we need to break down and say, look, talking about these things, it shouldn't matter if you're male or female.
You're so right. So far, all these programs were like moms coming out talking about how being a mom is tough and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And guys will be only 남자끼리 나가서 술 한잔 하자. Let's go out for a drink and husbands talk outside, right? But there weren't really a show about it. That's new.
And I think that was a big reason for wanting to do that was just that there are a lot of men out there as well that want to talk about this, but
Right,
we're
there's
kind
no
of in a
empathy,
society-
right?
Yeah, there's no empathy, and the society norms are kind of like, come on, let's just go out and have a drink and talk about other things, not talk
Right.
about what you're dealing with at home.
Right. Oh, that's good. It's so funny though. They say wives don't get angry without a reason. So are you like, while shooting, will you be like scared about like, should I say this? Should I say that during the show?
Yeah, a lot of the times I wasn't worried about it. I'd just say whatever I wanted. But then my wife sat down and started watching the show.
Oh no!
So, yeah.
Did she like stare at you next while
She
watching?
hasn't said anything, but it's probably all ammunition that she's keeping for later. But, for the quality of the show, it's all about just throwing it all out there. I don't worry
You
about
and
that
your
too
wife
much.
at home, how do you guys like speak English, Korean, or mix of both?
Mainly Korean.
Mainly
I
Korean.
speak English with the kids, and we speak Korean between the two of us.
Oh man, that's just
Yeah.
gonna like 자기야 잠깐 나가서 보자. Wow, can you talk to me outside for a bit? Woo!
If she says that, I'm getting straight in the car and we're driving out. Mom!
Oh
I'm
my
going, I'm
goodness.
going, yeah.
Anyway, so in your own marriage, what is one thing that sometimes make you want to complain to your wife, but you just keep it to yourself? Good luck. I hope she's not really.
I've been married for like 13 years, so I've learned to keep all my complaints to myself.
Wow!
Nowadays, it's like before I've said things about food. I said, this doesn't taste that great. Like this was a long time ago, and I realized that that was a mistake. So now it's just like, this is delicious. And I just eat it. Yeah, complaints. I think if it's a legitimate complaint, obviously that's when you need to have a conversation.
Right.
And I like to say to people, look, having a fight as a married couple is normal. If anything, it means that you actually care about that
Right,
person.
you care, that's
So,
why you kind of argue.
Yeah, so instead of saying we don't have fights, we don't want to have fights, having it's fine. It's how you deal with it afterwards.
Right.
So it's having those communication lines open. So yeah, complaints is not the best thing. Just having opinions is better, I think.
Opinion. Oh
Yeah.
man, is she good with like getting opinions or criticism? Being a second child.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no, but we work through it.
Is she watching?
No.
This right now? Okay.
She's busy.
Okay, just to making sure.
Very busy.
Like, Sam, if you need help, blink twice. Good. So the key thing is like just to share your opinion, have a nice talk. You don't have to complain about things. That's good. So like you say, you have been married for like 13 years and you're a dad of 2 boys. If you could create a special dad-husband superpower that works in your house, what would it be and why?
it would be the ability to disappear, to turn invisible, and only even if it works only in the house. That's all I need, just to turn invisible,
Right.
and then I can go somewhere and have me time, and no one can come and say, "Daddy, Daddy." I get none of that.
Because I'm still unmarried and single, and I see a lot of it on SNS how wives or husbands will actually lock themselves in a closet having a bottle of beer and like, guys, I'm exhausted. So I guess that's the moment when you need your alone time, right?
Here in Korea, it's the bathroom. Like the bathroom's it's the only room in the house you can lock the door. But even once that door's closed, there's always someone knocking on the door. There's always
would
someone.
you and your wife like actually say, hey, let's take turn to have alone time? Do you guys like agree on that or?
Sometimes it's kind of like we have a talk, and for example, I'm flying to Australia in a couple of weeks by myself.
Oh,
And I kind of had to convince my wife to let me go, but she's like, I'm so dead when you leave. She's like, I'm like, well, you can get some time to yourself later.
And then you guys are gonna switch anyway
Yeah,
afterwards,
yeah.
right? Let her like have her own alone time here. That's so interesting listening about this because for me, I'm like, I haven't experienced this yet. It's like preparing me for my future so I know what to do, the do's and don'ts about it.
Make sure you have a very good lock on your bathroom door. Because if you get the ones that aren't very good, they learn that they can unlock it with a chopstick.
Oh man, I know which one you're
Korean
talking
ones,
about. You just
do it and it unlocks it. So make sure you have ones that lock really
Oh man,
well.
who knocks on the door the most, William or Bentley?
Usually they come together.
Oh no,
Yeah, so
daddy. Oh no.
And you're like, I'm busy. Like, I know, but I need to tell you something. I'm like, you don't need to tell me anything that much.
Oh man. Now I'm like thinking, well, it's still nice to have kids, I guess. It's tough, but
It's ups and downs. Life is about ups and downs. So it's good times and stressful times, but it's fun. It's fun.
definitely. For any of our listeners, if there anything you want to ask Sam or you want to share about being parent also, you can let us know here on YouTube Live or send us a message at shop 8150 for 51 or more. We're going to be back after a song break. This is Sunny with 그 아버지의 그 아들, Like Father, Like Son. That was Like Father, Like Son by Sunny, and we're going to move on to read more messages here. Leon Teo-nim say, hello, Sam Hammington. And Siska Andriani say, hello, William Bentley's Appa. Welcome to Wonder Hour. And Tae Payworn say, hello, Sam, 23 years. Wow, he is a Korean already. How Korean would you think you are? Would you call yourself? Because half of your life you have been living here already.
Yeah, half of my life is here, so I'd say 50% at the most.
50-50.
Yeah, 50-50.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We have another message from Bible Harpist. Do you want to read it for us?
Sam, I am green eggs and ham. School season has been challenging for a lot of parents, even in the US. Hopefully you and your family get some rest. This actually all rhymes. That's really cool. I think Xander is letting the world know he wants to be married. May the odds be ever in your favor, Xander. With
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dating this stage is like Hunger Games. So hard to find one, you know. So actually off air we were talking about that. I was just like asking Sam, I don't know. This days getting to know someone is so difficult.
It is.
It's not like Latte and Maria back in
Yeah.
our days. Everything was so organic, analog style. This day is so digital. You
Yeah.
don't really get to know people well, and
You'll get there. You'll get there.
good luck to me, and I hope that will happen to me very soon. Mary, we say, hello, Sam Hammington. Welcome to 1 Hours. I'm a fan since the return of Superman. Sam, how was your sons? I just watched the basketball game of Bentley and William William was a little bit injured during the game. Oh, did he?
Yeah, he took a fall and he kind of burnt the top of his shoulder on the court. But he's fine. That's all cleared up now. So
Right. I mean, they're young.
they're always getting injured. Always playing sports. There's always
Right.
something. So
That's true.
Yeah.
But the good thing about young people is like they recover right away.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
quick,
Baby
right?
skin.
I know, right? For
Baby
us,
skin.
just a little prick. Oh,
Yeah.
1 week, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Kitty Go say, Bentley and William are already going to school. Suddenly I feel so old. They are like my online sons. Right? They're like 국민 아들, we say, the
Yeah,
national
yeah.
children for everybody because you see them grow up. So that's why a lot of people actually could sympathize with them. Elena Balance message. Do you want to read that for us?
To Sam, as a parent, was there a time your kind of discipline was not the same as your wife in terms of having it the opposite way? How did you handle the differences in disciplining your kids? Thank you. That's a really good question, and it comes down to, like I said, open conversations. You have to talk to your spouse about your ideology and how you think discipline should work.
Right.
Because it's fine having two different ways of doing it, but if one of the parents is disciplining a child and then another parent comes in the middle and says, don't do that, do it like this,
Right.
it makes it difficult for the kids.
Ah.
So you need to kind of talk about it and say, look, this is what I'm thinking, and if there's an issue, I think maybe we should discipline them like this. I don't agree. Find a happy middle ground.
So would you say like the key is like communication? Communicating
because
with your wife.
if the child's done something wrong and you're both trying to discipline them in a different way, the kid just gets really confused and they're like, I don't know what I should be doing now. And then
좋겠다. I want to have parents like you guys, 진짜.
Well, it sounds good in theory. In practice, it's not as easy.
Right.
Like, the
Like
theory's there, but in reality, you start having a conversation and it's like...
It's difficult.
Yeah.
Right. So for you, if you say you're like half Korean, half Australian, I guess, so what would you think, like, is your Yuga style, the way you raise kids, is it very different from the typical Korean style, or is it similar?
I think it's quite a bit different. I'm I'm more focused on how we do it in Australia. I'm probably a little bit more old school as well. Like, I let my kids climb trees, and if they fall down, they're going to learn that it hurts. They're going to learn the hard way. Instead of saying, don't climb the tree, climb the tree. But there's consequences to every action.
Right.
So I've taught my kids how to use knives, how to cook like ramyun or cook eggs. But it's about teaching them the right way as opposed to saying, no, you're not old enough.
Don't touch it, you're not old.
Yeah, because they want to touch it one way or another.
Right.
Teach them how to do it, so then they're less likely to get hurt.
Right.
If you tell them not to do it when you're not around, that's when they do it by themselves, and that's when a bigger issue pops up.
되게 좋은 아빠다. Can you adopt me?
It's practice.
Oh, that's so cool. Anyway, any more messages you want to ask Sam, you're always free to do so. And we're going to move on with our good vibes only with, of course, Sam Hammington here. So I heard on your show, Next Door Husbands, that for married men, once you step into your house, it's basically the next day, meaning that there's no going out again. Is that true? And why do you think wives don't like their husband going out?
It depends on the situation, but for example, if your wife's been at home all day and the kids are back at home after school and you walk in the door, she probably wants to have that substitute. She's like, okay, now you can play with the kids for a while.
You take over, right?
Yeah. Or even if she's been out working and you both come home, like it's kind of like, well, I'm going to step out now. And it's kind of like, but there's things to do in the house. So, yeah, that's why I said that. If anything, I'd kind of try and get everything done before I get back home and just spend time with the family. If I'm going home, I probably don't want to go out again either.
Right. It's
I've
tiring.
come home and I'm getting comfortable. I might have a shower.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just curious also about one thing. You have two guys. Don't they eat a lot?
It goes backwards and forwards, but we're in a stage now where they're eating nonstop.
Right, because they're also
eat dinner,
exercising a lot.
Eat dinner, then they go and sit on the couch, and then they're eating other stuff right until they go to sleep.
Wow, growing
So,
period.
Yeah, it's crazy.
돈 많이 쓰겠다. You're going to spend a lot for food then.
That's fine. I'm good. Spending money on food, I'm not worried about. That's okay because that means they're growing.
Ah, good. Oh, at least you have two kids taking care of you when you're older. Now what can I do? I'm so scared. I'm going to have this 고독사, die alone at home. And then for husbands who might be going through the same ups and downs, what message or advice would you give them from your own experience so far?
For me, marriage, raising kids, just life in general is about ups and downs. I like to say to people, if life was easy, it wouldn't be fun.
Right.
Sometimes you have to go through those hard times, and once you get out of them, they become things you can go back and laugh about. But getting through those hard times is what enables us to get through harder things later in life. So just obviously it's hard at the time, but push through, fight through, and once you get through it, everything becomes easier. Life is just ups and downs, and it's how you manage them.
Right. If you don't mind me asking you, were there one time that you remember which was really tough, and now that you can think about it and laugh off, like, oh, did you remember that? Was there a time that you remember?
Like with kids, for me, it was like when they were young, not being able to get them to go to sleep, and they're crying, and I just had like, maybe I'm not made to be a father. I can't do this. And you start questioning yourself, and then you work out ways to get it to work, and then you're like, I can do it. And then all of a sudden, now you've got that
Level
confidence
up.
back. Yeah, it's exactly like you've leveled up in the game of life. That for me was a really big turning point. I just didn't think I could do anything. I thought maybe my wife has to be a mother and I'm just kind of stand back here and just watch.
Just watch being a
Yeah.
father, but in reality, you have to put your hands in to do
You have to,
everything, right?
you have to get dirty. Your hands have to get dirty.
You know, I still confess, I don't even know how to hold a baby. I don't know the correct way.
It's like holding a cat or a dog. It's just make sure their heads, in your hand or in the gap here in your arm, and make sure that they're supported and they feel comfortable.
I feel like this is like a prepare Sander to be a father 101 class. Except I've no wife yet. 진짜. Anyway, switching the gear a bit, I thought we could play a bit of a would you rather game for fun. Are you ready for this?
Go.
So I'm going to do a few here.
Yep.
Would you rather always tell your spouse the full truth even if it hurts, or sometimes lie to keep peace but risk being caught later?
Yeah, I'd rather just lie. I have no problem with getting caught. If you've lied once, you can lie again. White lies are fine. White lies are fine. Yeah, I have no problem with that. And yeah, I don't think my wife would worry too much.
What was the reason white lie you did?
Recently.
Were there any?
Recently. Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
But what are usually the white lies that you say? Like, oh, 맛있다.
Yeah, that was delicious. Or sometimes I'll say I'm not hungry. When I see what's on the stove. Oh, no, I'm not hungry today. I'm just skipped dinner.
I hope she's not listening. Oh my God. Please don't 편집 this
Do
and
you
don't post it.
want to go somewhere? No, I'm a little tired. I might just stay at home. Or, I've got a schedule that I've got to go to later on today. Yeah.
Okay, those kind of went. Not too bad. Okay, second question. Would you rather have your children remember you as the funniest parent ever or the most loving and supportive one?
Most loving and supportive.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
being funny is great, but being able, having that supporting role and being there for them, I think is more important.
I think you're doing it already. That's so nice. Second one, the third one actually. Would you rather have to choose between unlimited sleep but no social life or endless parties but no time to rest?
Endless sleep and no social life.
Oh, really?
That's what it's like.
Have you been getting enough sleep these days?
I get plenty of sleep. I get lots of sleep. So I think having children, your social life changes. So your focus. I don't need to party anymore. I don't want to party.
Oh,
I'm good.
Maybe
good.
one day when they're older.
Maybe when they're older, but then I'll be too old and I'll probably be in a senior home by then. I'll be a senior
You
citizen.
never know. You might be
Yeah.
having like a glass of whiskey and like your son all grown up next to you, like, hey, dad.
They're not letting me into any parties they're going to.
All right. Would you rather have the ability to redo 1 year of your life perfectly or see 1 year of your future clearly? To redo a past life perfectly, 1 year, or to see one
That's a
year
tough one.
clearly the future?
I don't like to harp on the past, but I'm really curious about my future, so I'm going to go with the future.
Future. Oh.
Yeah. And then, if I can look at the future, I can probably make
Adjust.
adjust, but also if I look at results of certain things, I can use that to make some money as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a what.
Yeah, if you look at like the exchange rate and how it goes up and down and things like that, I mean trading. Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's so family oriented. That's so nice. If 1 year later I'll be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't meet this person or that person. Next one here. Would you rather always have to improvise every day or have everything perfectly planned but never have a moment of spontaneity?
Improvising. I like having spontaneity. I think it just sometimes it works well, sometimes it doesn't. But that's what's fun about it. You never know what to expect.
Question, what's your MBTI? I'm suddenly so curious.
I have no idea.
You haven't done the 12 personality test?
No.
Really?
I've never done it.
Why?
There's too
Are you
many
not
questions.
curious? Oh, yeah.
I to be honest, I'm not that curious. There's just a lot of questions and yeah,
Right. Okay, first thing, are you an introvert or extrovert, do you think?
a bit of both.
A bit of both balance.
Yeah.
And are you, this is the most curious one. Are you a T or F? When we say T, it's like, are you very realistic or more like emotional?
I'm very realistic.
So you're a T.
Very, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, one day you should do it.
I
I'm
have
so
no.
curious.
See, you're saying all this, and I have no idea what you're talking about. The T's
Exactly.
and none
But
of
in
it, yeah.
Korea, when you first came here, probably everybody's like, "혈액형 뭐예요?
Yeah,
What's your blood type?" Right?
Yeah. Well, it was like what
What's your zodiac?
zodiac, and then it was like, what's your blood type, and then it changed to this, and now it's
MBTI.
like tetonam, and I'm like, I'm getting so confused with it all.
Egon,
Yeah.
I don't know, the estrogen nam or
Yeah,
either
the
testosterone man,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I can't keep up with it all.
I know it keeps changing, but I kind of like MBTI because at least it makes more sense than blood type, you know. Blood type is like,
true.
your blood, you're such a nice rounded person. I'm like, yeah, that's BS. Anyway, one last question here. Would you rather host a radio show with your spouse as a co-host or your mom?
With my spouse.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I can do it with my mum.
Why?
My mum would complain a lot more than my wife.
Oh,
She'd be like, you can't do that. You can't say that. How can you say that on radio? You can't say things like that on radio. What are you doing, Samuel?
진짜.
My wife would just be like, she'd just be letting me do whatever I want.
하세요.
Yeah, my mother would be, and yeah, no.
Yeah, moms could be like
No.
that sometimes. Oh, that's so funny.
That
here.
is like, that's probably just become my worst nightmare.
Really? Does your
Doing a
mom still
radio
nag
show
a
with
lot
my
these
mother.
days?
What's that?
Does your mom still nag you like a kid?
No, she doesn't nag me, but just because I don't see her that often. But if I was doing a radio show for 2 hours a day, there'd definitely be some amount of nagging.
Oh,
Definitely.
재밌겠다. I hope one day you get to do a show with her just for fun. You never know here on KBS. Please arrange Sam Hammington with his mom here, a show, and let's see how it's going to go. It's going to be experimental.
You are evil.
I'm the second child. All right, we're going to come back with more questions after a song break. This is Zico with Spot featuring Jenny. That was Spot featuring Jenny by Zico. And if you're just tuning in, I'm joined by Mr. Sam Hammington for this week's Good Vibes Only here on Wonder Hours, aka How to Be a Father for Sander 101. So we have another message here. Actually, before we go into the message, you used to host an English radio show. That's why it's so easy to have you here with, the timing and everything. It's so
really?
comfortable.
Thank you.
So I'm just curious if, like being a radio host before,
Yep.
if you want to do another show again, what kind of show would you like to do?
I've never really thought about that.
Social, shisa, K-pop.
I used to do a 2-person show, and so I had a co-host, and it was a lot of fun because it was just kind of us just having fun and doing what we wanted to do and having guests
Who was
on
your
the show.
co-host back then?
So it was Annabelle, who was she was on the show Misuda here in KBS a long time ago. I can't remember the title in English, but yeah. So the two of us did that, and we had
Drive
guests-
Time.
Drive Time was a show. We had guests come
Right.
on, and it was just playing music we wanted to listen to or popular music, and I guess like most drive time shows in the West, 4 to 6, it's kind of a talk-based show. That was what we did, and yeah, it was some of the most fun I had working in the entertainment industry. Yeah.
Right, that's nice because you get to meet people here, chit-chat a lot about this and that.
Yeah.
And and you have stable income. Isn't that so amazing?
Stable income's always good.
Yeah. And we have a question here from a listener, Leon Teo, asking, how do you adjust your fatherhood approach as your boys grow from toddlers to school-age children? What new challenges and joys are you experiencing now?
It's about being a guide. You're guiding your children in a direction to be better adults. So as they get older, their understanding levels get a lot higher. So you can actually have conversations with them and talk about their future. But also they start developing their own ideologies and their own belief systems that may not coincide with what ours are.
Right.
So there's definitely conflicts there that make it interesting. And just seeing them develop their dreams in life, I think that's one of the things that's really cool is you talk about their future, what they want to do. And we talk about just random things like what kind of car do you want to drive or what kind of house do you want to live in, things like that. And yeah, every day is different.
So far, every day is different. So there's nothing really set right now. But so far, William, he likes sports.
William wants to be an athlete. if he had his way right now, he wants to be a professional soccer player. Bentley wants to be a professional gamer.
Gamer.
Yeah, and like even the other day, Ben said to me, "Dad, when I get married or meet a girl, can you help me make sure that she's not a gold digger?" And I'm like, like things like that. I'm just like, they would never have talked about that. But
Right.
with YouTube and the content that they're watching, they're getting so much more information
Right.
from such a young age.
So exposed.
Yeah. It's fun. It's
Right.
fun. Yeah.
Thinking of that, that's true.
We'll sit down and they'll come and talk to me about like people like Mike Tyson. They'll be talking about like Eminem. I'm like, how are you? This is like a
Right.
generational gap, but you're talking about
Exactly.
athletes and musicians I grew up with, and you're 9 and 8.
좋겠다.
So it's really fun talking
Right.
about historical figures that or people that I grew up with, and talking about them with kids that have never had that
right.
background.
I can't believe they actually talk about like Mike Tyson.
But friends of their age don't know who these people are, but they've seen something on YouTube or they've seen something on TV and they're like, "Dad, do you know Mike Tyson?" Even last night, they were talking about Mike Tyson had the fight where he bit Evander Holyfield's
ears,
ear, and they're
right.
like, "Dad, he bit someone's ear off." I'm like, how
How do you know,
that?
right?
Yeah.
That's our generation talking.
Seriously.
That our parents like, yeah, that was a match. But oh, 진짜. But now,
Yeah.
wow.
So that involvement and being able to have that conversation, so much fun.
That's a pros about internet, I guess. Because back in the old days, do you remember when we have to search for when we want to know any information?
Well,
Encyclopedia.
yeah, but you'd have to go to the library and
I
find books and look it
know.
up, and yeah, it
And
was
you have to call
completely
people,
different.
hey, and when you call people, sometimes you need a yellow book, you know?
Well, you'd have to call them at their home phone because they didn't have a
Right.
mobile phone, and yeah,
I
completely
kind of miss
different.
those days, though.
Oh, they were good days.
Yeah. All right. Also, one thing I actually saw here, like you actually went to a Stray Kids concert, and I heard you have a special connection with Felix since both of you are from Australia.
Yeah.
And actually, there's a lot of Australian nowadays in K-pop industry, right?
Okay, yeah, so in Stray Kids, Pang Chan as well is from Australia.
Ah.
So I'm quite close with the two of them, and Chan actually rang me up, sent me a message and said, "We're doing a concert. Do you want to come along?" And I'm like,
Wow.
I have to come along. We went to saw their last one a while back in Seoul.
Did you go with your kids?
So I went with my whole family,
Mm-hmm.
and Bentley, about 20 minutes in, he's like, "This is too noisy." It's like over.
Oh,
So
surprisingly.
he went and sat in the car with my wife, which she wasn't too happy about. But William and I watched the whole show, and it was amazing.
Oh,
I
I
was just
thought Bentley would be the one who's like, oh, watching it, being captivated, like, Dad, I want to be a K-pop star.
I was
thought.
surprised because he was too young to go to their concerts before. Because he'd only just got old enough to go and see their concert this time.
Mm-hmm.
And last time he's like, "Why don't I get to go?" And so I thought he'd really enjoy it, but I guess it was just there was so
loud.
much happening,
Right.
visually, orally, everything, and I think it was just a bit too much for him. But it was a great show. I loved it. I had a blast there.
cool,
I had so
really?
much fun. Yeah.
And Felix also, do you contact?
Yeah, I'm in contact with Felix and Chan Pang Chan. So, yeah, I actually sent him a message yesterday because I was on Instagram and I came across a tattoo. Someone has a tattoo of the Stray Kids. You know the light.
응원봉, the
Yeah.
light stick.
They had a light, and I had to capture it and send it to him.
Oh,
and
cool.
And he said, "You should get one." I said, I don't know about that.
Ah, cool. I hope one day you guys actually meet together in Australia. That would be fun.
That's one thing I definitely want to do.
Right, it'll be
is
fun.
Yeah.
Are you
yeah.
guys from the same hometown? now?
They're both from Sydney. I'm from Melbourne. But it was really cool because I got to meet Chan's parents. They were here for the concert. So,
Really? And
yeah.
you guys chat about
Yeah,
Australia,
so it's
definitely.
it's so cool having that. It's a small community, but it's a tight community that's really cool just to have that.
So that's so funny because earlier I just randomly gave you this box of like cookie.
Well, yeah,
It was Stray Kids.
I know. And so I sit out there. I'm like, this is so cool because I've got my boys on it as well.
Oh,
yeah.
cool. What a timing here. Anyway, of course, since we talk about Stray Kids, we're going to listen to a song from them and be right back. This is Stray Kids with I Like It. That was Stray Kids with I Like It because obviously Sam went to their concert recently and Felix and Panchang is actually from Australia. And I tried to show you guys the tattoo picture earlier, but we couldn't focus on it. But yeah, that's a cool one. You should get one, like, how do you say it, a fake tattoo sticker and show him, say, hey, I did it.
Or maybe that's what I should do. And just
Right.
pretend I got a real one.
Pesto,
Yeah.
right? See the reaction here. All right, we're almost done with the show, but before, of course, we're going to talk about a few things. I'm just so curious personally about you. Like, you've done so many things from like hosting shows, radio, acting, and everything. What is your interest these days? What is something that you are most interested in doing, want to challenge, perhaps?
Okay, so radio for me, I really enjoyed because it was live radio. So
Right.
live radio, you're kind of on the edge of your seat. There's
Right.
something always happening. So it's physically and mentally exhausting, but it's so much fun.
맞아요.
But I also love doing like reality TV, like in terms of entertainment, variety TV that's outside. So it's not in a studio. So instead of sitting down, you can actually go out and do things like, you know, 이박일, shows like that, where there's
Right.
always something happening. And for
It's
me,
so tiring though, right?
it's tiring, but for me, I enjoy the randomness of it. There's always something new, like you're not just doing the same thing time and time again.
Right.
Yeah.
Unpredictable, especially.
Yeah, unpredictability is a great part. I love that.
And you have been actually in this industry for so long already, and you have like a strong connection with Korean audience. What's the biggest lesson you've learned working in Korean entertainment, and perhaps for foreigners who are trying to enter? You know, there's a lot of
Yeah.
foreigners who want to enter here, Korea, to have a career here in the showbiz. What's some advice or
Well, for me,
tip for them?
the industry's matured so much over the past 20 years, and it keeps maturing all the time. But when I first got here, I thought it was you want to say things that you think the audience wants to hear.
right?
But in reality, I think what the audience wants to hear is you being honest. So for me, honesty is a big part of it. And
Right.
you don't have to like everything. You can try a food and say, you know what, I don't like this.
Right.
And that's fine. That's fine because it's a personal opinion.
I think it changed a lot. 옛날에 everything was very like scripted, like oh
Sure.
맛있다.
Yeah.
But nowadays people, audience, are like they're not dumb.
Yeah,
they know,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you just have to be honesty, transparency, right?
Yeah. Just tell people what you think and be honest about it. And I think the audience really appreciates when you are honest with them.
Right, being
Yeah.
real, being yourself.
Yeah.
Just like you. I like that.
I try.
Right, I can't believe we're already running out of time. There's one last question I really want to ask you, which is when your boys grow up, what do you hope they'll say about their dad?
I just hope they say they respected me as a dad, as a parent, as just as a human being, really. You know, I hope that they respect me for going out and working and providing for them, but also giving them everything they needed and supporting them and loving them.
Oh, I feel like today it's definitely not only good vibes only, but very like hearty kind of like show we have here. Thanks to you. All right, it's almost time to say goodbye. It's actually already time to say goodbye. So any last messages for your son's fans and your fans, of course, listeners out there?
I think for listeners and for fans all around the world, I just always want to thank you so much for being fans and being there for us all the time. We appreciate it because without the fans, we're not here.
Oh,
You're the reason we're here and we can do what we do, and we appreciate it so much. And every time we travel the world, we get to meet fans, and it's
right.
you know, that's a great part of it, is being able to.
Same thing goes
them.
to you. Thank you and your children for actually entertaining all of us to show the real side of like human life. You know, that's really nice of you. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
And also, thank you for making my work so easy today. You're on the radio.
I've done it before. I know what it's like when you're by yourself. It's difficult.
감사합니다, Daddy! Time to go back to reality. All right, thank you so much for coming and sharing your good vibe with us today. We're going to say goodbye to Sam, of course, with Letter to My Son by People Under the Stairs. And quickly before I go, here's an important notice for our YouTube viewers. Next week, we'll have the first YouTube Live of the week on Tuesday instead of Monday at 1:00 p.m. Korean time instead of the usual Monday noon. And Envy will be here for our I Feel You also, so don't miss out. And once again, thank you so much, Sam, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Hope to see you again. And thank you all of you for tuning in. This has been Alexander with producers Christina Saul, Kwon Chae-ryung, and writer Liz. And have a wonderful day and see you tomorrow. Bye!